So, you guys meet in a tavern, which is totally an okay place to start, so don't give me any for it. You all sit at a table, drinks clutched in your hands as you eye your companions. One looks...
Wait, are we all at this table?
Well, yeah.
Nah, my character would totally be up in the rafters, spying on the party, and they would never be able to see him before he came down and introduced himself.
Okay, sure. So everyone notices a dark figure moving through the rafters.
No, man. I'm stealthy.
Okay, make a stealth roll.
16.
Alright, what's your passive perception?
12.
Okay, no one can see you. So a man approaches the tavern carrying women, gold, and monster heads. He walks past...
DM, I'm going out the window.
Oh, so you want to see where he's coming from?
Oh, yeah, sure, whatever. But I also want to find out where the king is.
Alright, you see a pretty big building off in the distance.
Okay, walk to it.
Well, we'll pause you, and we're gonna go to this part. So this big bearded man walks up.
Oh, well, you said he has women?
Yes, he has 3 beautifully dressed women with him.
Oh, alright, well then I would like to...
I made it.
Alright, so you make it to the castle.
I want to kill the king.
You want to kill the... Why?
I like to kill kings and take their thrones. It's my character bond.
Okay, fine. Roll attack.
Natural 20.
What?
Yeah, he's dead. And then I'll cast another Master Charm person. Natural 20.
Where did you get that
I'll
spell?
take over the land and seize it as my own.
Congratulations. You're the new king of Felrond.
Make a new character. Welcome to D&D Tips with me, Bios. Here we discuss and unravel what it's like to play D&D, but also face some of the challenges of playing or DMing. Like in that past sketch, this dude, I guess you could argue that he's role-playing, he's doing what his character does. Sure, doing this is fine, but that's not what we're looking at here. What we are going to look at is his actual character. You see, these are the kinds of characters that me and my buddy Pro Jared like to call lone wolves.
That lone wolf stuff stays behind. Clear?
These characters have their own agenda, roleplay out their scenarios, and have their own goal. But there's one part of them that makes them not very fun to play with. They aren't an adventurer.
What are you talking about, you dumb poop? They got all the adventure stuff right there!
True, he does. But he's missing the key element to playing D&D. For the last time, to all of you, D&D is not Skyrim. You can't just run around and do whatever you want. I mean, that's harsh, but listen. You can do whatever you want, but this statement applies to the situations that you are being put up against by either you or your DM. I mean, that's literally his job. Your job is to solve the adventures with the dash of flavor that your character adds to the group. Next time you're playing D&D, I want you to do something. I want you to look around and take a look at who's at the table. You see that? You see it? You see that? They're called other people.
And you, my son, if you could have one wish on the earth that everyone would understand, what would it be?
That Dungeons & Dragons is a multiplayer team-based oriented game? D&D is a co-op game. Dungeons & Dragons is about working with your party to solve problems, quests, adventures, and discover your characters. Getting cool loot, fighting monsters together, discovering their weaknesses, pillaging lands, etc. If you prefer the single-player experience and would rather do this by yourself, may I suggest these video games. Please notice that none of them are labeled Dungeons & Dragons. So, what's my point to all of this? Well, make your character an adventurer, that's what the title says. But by that I mean, make your character want to go out on adventures. But that's not realistic! realistic. You're railroading characters. You're forcing them to be around other people. That's not realistic. If you want a realistic experience, go outside, take a backpack, go up in the woods and walk around with the real trees with your real motivation in your real body, you realistic piece of shit. Poo-poo. Your character needs to be built to go on adventures with a party. They can be this witch doctor whose family was killed and he now uses necromancy as a type of medicine, but in the end, he needs a reason to be traveling with a party of adventurers. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna be kind of harsh on this one. I've dealt with a lot of players doing this. I want to drive this into your skull as a crucial part of D&D. It's so crucial. It should be in the player's handbook, but it's not. Why is it not there? On the front cover, it should say Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition, not a single player game! Even if you have a party, and the party's only one player, which I've done before, it's still 2 people playing, there's a DM and a player. So, let me get my heartfelt point to all of you wonderful people playing D&D. When you play this game, you're going into it knowing you'll be playing with other people. And these other people also want to play the game. So your character should reflect on that. My main character that I play in nearly every adventure is named Jace. Jace is a bit of an outlandish bard who is a little dumb, but he's pretty outgoing. He has a backstory where his little brother was killed by these group of kids from his village. His brother wasn't murdered, in fact he accidentally tripped and died, but Jace blamed it on the boys and killed them. So he's prone to rage, but also is ridiculous. But this character left his home in searching for a group of people that would give him what he wanted, to be a traveling storyteller, a bard, which is exactly what the party provide for him. This makes him an adventurer! He's not off doing stuff because he feel like it or being a single player character. You don't need to force yourself into the party, just make a reason why your dude wants to be off doing cool adventures with a group of friends. Isn't that why you're here to play D&D anyways? To have adventures with other people who you might consider your friends? So make a character like it. Make them want to go on an adventure. I guarantee it. Your game will go a lot smoother. I guarantee it. Thanks for watching my video. Don't forget to subscribe and comment and like the video and share it with your friends who are probably your party members. That'd be pretty cool, right? Tell them how to be a better player. That's cool thing. Share it with your buddies. Also, if you have any suggestions for any other videos, you should totally comment that because I'm always open for criticism and other various things. Yeah, the video's just over now. You don't have to be here anymore. You could just leave. If you haven't seen my other ones, you could go click on those. I don't really care. You can do whatever you want. I mean, you're your own person. You can kind of, I don't know. It's whatever, man.